the topic Audit Report, in which I will be explaining about what is Audit Report, what are the different types of Audit Report, and how Audit Report is different from Audit Certificate. First thing, we should understand what is Audit Report. An Audit Report is an opinion about the financial statements of any of the entities, which will be made in a mandatory standard format given by GAAS, which is Generally Accepted Auditing Principles or Auditing Standards, right. So, this is the opinion written by an auditors, which will be given at the end of every financial report. And this audit report will be comprising of 3 paragraphs. First paragraphs includes the responsibilities of the management as well as the auditors of the entity. Paragraph second includes the scope of auditor, that is the scope of audit, that means the responsibilities and the duties of the auditor during the course of audit. Third is the opinion of the auditor after the verification of all the financial records. Then when we come on to the various types of audit, there are 4 types of audit. The first type is clean audit report, second is qualified audit report, third is adverse audit report, and the fourth is disclaimer of opinion. I would like to tell you, as these are the 4 types of audit report, similarly in each report we mention the type of opinion. If it is a clean report or unqualified report, we write a clean or unqualified opinion in that. If it is a qualified report, we write a qualified opinion in that report as an auditor. If it is an adverse report, an adverse opinion will be mentioned in that report. If it is a disclaimer of opinion report, a disclaimer opinion will be mentioned by an auditor in that report. Now, we will come on to explanations of each report. First report is a clean report, which is often called as an unqualified opinion report, is an audit report that is issued when an auditor determines that each of the financial records provided by the small business is free of any misrepresentations. That means the report has been free from any illegal records or any kind of misappropriations, right. Then next is qualified report. Qualified report is a report when the company's financial records have not been maintained in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles, which is GAAP, but though they have not been maintained as per the accordance of GAAP, but there is no misrepresentations of facts or figures in that report, then the auditor is supposed to issue a qualified report. The third report is called as an adverse report, which is always considered as a worst report for any business to have it. So, for this the auditor is not able to give a report which shows truth and fairness. That means it has misappropriation of records and figures and facts in the records of financial records of the company. That is why it is an adverse report and it is considered as the worst report any company can have. Last report is called as the fourth type, which is called as disclaimer of opinion. A disclaimer of opinion report is a report when the auditor is unable to complete an accurate audit report. This may be due to various reasons. Reasons can be inappropriate record maintenance or absence of inappropriate records. When this happens, the auditor is supposed to issue a disclaimer of opinion stating that opinion of the firm's financial status could not be determined. So, these are the various types of reports which can be issued by an auditor. Then how it is different? These reports are different by an audit certificate, which is also issued by an auditor. So, audit certificates, it is only a written confirmation about the accuracy of the facts and figures of the accounts for a particular time to a specific matter which does not involve any estimate or opinion. It is not any opinion, it is not a report, it is only a confirmation about the accuracy of the facts and figures. How it is different? Different from audit report? Audit certificate has very limited scope, whereas audit report has a wider scope, whereas auditors are not held responsible for audit reports, whereas if auditors are issuing an audit certificate, they have to held responsible if any kind of misappropriation of facts and figures, because audit certificates are based on facts and figures, whereas audit reports are based on various provisions as well as estimates. So, this is the difference between audit certificate and audit report, whereas these were the 4 types of audit report. Thank you.